Hey guys, Crystal Grace here. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. This reading is all about what have people realized about you. We have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1, we have the pyrite crystal. Pile number 2, we have the amethyst crystal. And pile number 3, we have the black tourmaline. So take a moment to connect with one of the stones and we shall jump into it. Quick disclaimer while you are doing that: if a message begins to trigger you in any way, please trust that that message is not for you. Maybe the reading is not for you. This channel is not about conjuring negative energies or messages to ruin your day or life. So with that said, let's jump into it. Let's find out what people have realized about you. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. Those of you who chose the pyrite, the fool's gold stone, this is your stone, your pile. All right. I'm going to use the gold Rider-Waite tarot for you guys. We're going to jump straight into this. So welcome for those who are new to the channel, just coming across the platform, and welcome back to my existing subscribers. What's going on here? These cards are so slippery. All right, so I'll call out some sign placements based off the cards that do come through, and we won't be, we will accept reversals today. Show me what people have realized about our pile number 1. Wow, look at all the kings. Probably looks a bit weird. Let's do that. Have we got enough space? All right. Okay, so we have 5 of Swords in reverse. We've got the Emperor, King of Wands in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, Strength in reverse. The fact that the Emperor is the only upright card here, I do feel like the initial energy that come through with the Emperor, what people have realized about you is you don't take any BS. When people try and control you, manipulate you, pull the wool over your eyes, you really tap into an energy that that catches these people quite by surprise. There is a very unexpected personality trait or characteristic attribute that comes out of you when you step into your Emperor energy, is sort of the vibe I'm picking up here. But just a quick shout out, obviously Aries is affiliated with the Emperor. We have Swords energy here, so air, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have fire, so Leo and strong Leo when it comes to fire with strength here. Leo, Aries again, and Sagittarius. And then the King of Cups. So we have water element. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So yeah, the overall vibe with the 5 of Swords, it being in reverse, what people have realized about you is a situation has gone too far with you. And I feel like these people, what they've realized about you is that they have to call defeat. They need to walk away, or you're walking away due to unfair treatment. They may be viewing you, or what they're realizing about you is that you won't allow people to resolve conflict with you or call a truce, which I feel like they might view that, or what they've realized about you is you're more than happy to self-sabotage maybe a good connection, a good friendship, solely on the basis that when people push you to the point of unfair treatment and you walk away, that there is no room there for an apology, is what I feel like. I don't know. I think for a lot of you, if you pick this pile, if you have some sort of situation unfolding or has been unfolding recently, I would say that the people that you have been combating, or the person you have been combating or arguing with, fighting with, what they're realizing, well, this would be your pile, and what they're realizing is that they can't like manipulate you, they can't manipulate, like guilt trip you, they have to accept it for what it is. And I think with the Five of Swords in reverse, it's sort of like giving me the impression that they are now realizing that you're more than happy to self-sabotage a good relationship by not resolving conflict and calling a truce, because they pushed you to the point of that, is what I feel. So if that resonates, and stick around, this would be your reading. So moving into the spread, the Emperor, in regards to what people have realized, is that you are taking charge in a current situation or a relationship. You are no longer allowing this other person that has, like, obviously tapped into this reading, that maybe they were trying to dictate or control the narrative of your connection, your friendship, your relationship. And what they've realized now is that you are the one in control because of whatever situation has unfolded. Probably because you've walked away. I also feel what they've realized is that you have a different level of confidence than they anticipated. I also feel like what they've realized about you is you're in a very much decisive energy. You know what you'll be doing next, with or without their consent, is what I feel. Like whatever unfolds next will be solely on what you decide, is what I feel these people have recently realized about you. You're definitely somebody that they've realized that is trying to create a stable environment. Okay. You are trying to bring order back into this connection, maybe, or maybe you're just trying to bring order back into your own energy. But we do see the divine masculine here. So I definitely feel like a lot of you could be operating from a protective stance, meaning like you are action orientated right now. You are simply taking action towards protecting yourself, is what I feel these people have realized. I definitely get the vibe that you have been hurt, and that these people realize that they have hurt you. I feel like they may not have been aware they were manipulating you, but in fact you see that there was manipulation tactics unfolding. So moving into the King of Wands in reverse, it kind of tells me that, yeah, like the King of Wands in reverse would be a very dominating energy. It's a very controlling energy. So what they're realizing is like trying to dominate you and control you has ended a connection or a relationship. Like the King of Wands is very much like, for me, it's a marriage card. It's a high level commitment card, or somebody is. So some people could have recently realized outside of this connection that you are no longer in a relationship, or they could be realizing that you were in a very controlling, manipulative, dominated connection or situation as well here, if other entities are sort of I guess tapping into what they've realized about you. Hot-tempered is also affiliated with King of Wands. So people could be realizing this about you. You could be acting quite brash, is what some people might realize. Like when people try and dominate and control you, you become very hot-tempered. And sort of maybe lash out, is what I feel. It's interesting to see the King of Cups here. I feel like what people have realized about you is it does take two to tango. King of Cups in reverse will talk about an imbalance. Again, somebody trying to control somebody on an emotional level. So emotional blackmail, emotional manipulation, guilt tripping, right? I did this for you, so you need to do that for me. So emotional manipulation is very much at play. So what have people realized about you is that you are very aware when these tactics are being put upon you, or it could be the fact that people have realized that you are either exiting a relationship or trying to get out of a relationship where these where this situation has been unfolding for you. Either way, there's an imbalance. What people are realizing about you at the moment is that when they create an imbalance for you, you will take your power back, you will take your control back, because I keep coming back to the Emperor here. Three of Swords would suggest in the upright has something to do with releasing, right? It talks about somebody ready to heal, somebody overcoming difficulties and wanting to move forward. It can also talk about a third-party interference when in the reverse. So maybe what people have realized about you is that maybe if you are a person who reaches out and calls for, you know, emotional support, like from friends or family members, this person or these people might have come to the realization, or what they've realized about you is that you're going to overcome whatever difficulty that they've inflicted or enforced upon you. You will move forward from this situation with or without them, is what I feel these people have realized about you. Like once you're ready to heal, you will move forward from them, is what I feel that these people have realized about you. The third party interference doesn't seem sexual or anything. The third party interference for me feels like a lot of you have picked this pile. Like some people have realized like there's been a breakdown of some kind of relationship or connection because of some kind of situation, third party situation, which has resulted in some kind of breakup. Some kind of difficulty within a friendship or a romantic connection here. So yeah, like this is quite a like a grieving kind of reading, I feel. So like I do send my condolences if you are in you know, a trial and tribulations era at the moment, and life is just throwing all sorts of lessons at you. It's interesting to see the Strength card here in reverse. So one thing about this is, like, I think it's King of Wands can talk about lacking discipline. And when I think about the Strength, it talks about lacking strength or courage, you know. And I feel like what people have realized about you is that they may have thought that you lacked discipline, that you lacked strength or courage, that you may have presented yourself to feel like to be quite powerless or weak. However, I feel like the realization of what they've realized about you because of the Emperor here is that you are in fact not. And I think these individuals thought it was going to be easy to manipulate you emotionally, like create turmoil for you, because you may have presented yourself, pile one, as somebody who is weak or powerless or easy to be fooled. But what they've realized is that in fact you are not. It's like you have completely side railed, you know, their tactics, their strategy in order to conquer you. And yeah, I hope this message sort of gets to the right viewer, because there are a lot of people out there who see a vulnerable person and think they're vulnerable, and then they, like, you know, slither through the grass like a snake in order to like capture their prey. And I just feel like it really backfired here. And I honestly feel like for this pile, what people have realized about you is when they like try to come for you and you know, rain it down on your house or bring your house down, bring you down, it actually automatically backfires, because you aren't who you present yourself to be. So you're a bit of a chameleon, I would say. Like, you blend into your environments, which can create a lot of confusion when people do strike or attack you or come for you. They're actually quite surprised with how that actually unfolds for them, because maybe you're not who you say you are. Maybe you don't present yourself to who you present yourself to be. I don't know how to explain that, but you will if this reading resonates. Chuck a little emoji down in the comments if it did resonate. Obviously, it's pretty heavy situation going on here. So yeah, if you feel comfortable to share it with the community, by all means, and you need that support. But yeah, until then, I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So we are going to find out what have people realized about you. We are accepting reversals today. I feel like you are a bit rough around the edges, maybe. Maybe it's like how you look versus how you communicate are very different. Maybe that's in general. Maybe that's all the time. All right, show me what people have realized about our pile number 2. I'm hearing Britney Spears. She's a lucky star when she cries. Interesting to have pentacles at the beginning and at the end. All right, so the Knight of Swords in reverse as the overall energy, what people have realized about you. We have the 3 of Pentacles reverse, the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, 3 major arcana, the Tower, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Quick shout out on astro placements. Obviously the Sun, we have strong Leo. Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius and the Tower is Scorpio, but also Aries, as Mars is linked to the Tower. Gemini energy with the Knight of Swords along with Libra and Aquarius, obviously air element there, and then earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Your signs don't have to resonate or correlate with those to ensure that this is your reading. It could be the fact that those sign placements could be the people that we are connecting with in regards to what they've realized about you. All right, so let's jump into it. Knight of Swords would indicate to me in the reverse is like what people have realized about you is you're very brutally honest. You're not afraid of verbal conflict. You're not afraid to say the truth. And a bit like the energy I was picking up, what you look like and how you communicate are probably very different. So what people are realizing about you is you might come across as this very timid, passive, not passive in a negative way, but you know, somebody who more observes. But what people realize about you is when they actually delve into a conversation with you or an argument, disagreement, what they're learning about you or what they've realized about you, pile number 2, is that you are brutally honest. You don't hold back whether or not the truth is going to offend anyone or not. The truth is the truth. So what people have realized about you is you are a truth speaker. You're very direct, a bit of Queen of Swords energy coming through. And from this, what they've realized is like maybe you have bad communication skills. But I would say these people are only realizing that to sort of justify how you make them feel when you do speak your truth. If you are waiting for a message from anyone, just a side note, that message could have been intercepted. So expect a delayed response from somebody. And that could have been intercepted by somebody that is trying to sort of like come between you and that person. Just a side note, if any of you are sort of wondering why you have not received a response from someone of importance. So moving into the spread, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Like it's a very much working together, building a strong, like solid partnership, this card. So in the reverse, it would talk about like lack of effort. Like if what people are realizing about you, especially if a message has been intercepted, there could be somebody here like who's connected to one of you who picked this pile. Like, I don't know, lots of you do watch the videos. So it's a card, this card, they may be thinking you're lacking effort or you're unable to work together or resolve some kind of conflict in a group, because this card here talks about interference. So I'm going to go ahead with, if you have had some sort of like, you know, combative conversation, disagreement in a group of people, and you've tried to maybe apologize or explain why you said what you said or why what happened, I feel like somebody is trying to prevent your apology or your explanation coming to light. So there could be some sabotage going on here in regards to people or a person not realizing or that you are trying to resolve the conflict here. So because of that, the Three of Pentacles, I feel, is telling us that what people have realized about you is you're not pulling your weight in order to try and resolve some kind of conflict in a group. And the reason why this, pile number 2, is because somebody's interfering that to actually unfold, is what I feel. If that's not resonating, then maybe what people are realizing about you is that they're unable to work with you. They might actually be feeling like you're not pulling your weight in a group or in the workplace here with the Three of Pentacles. So don't shoot the messenger. It is what it is. There's some beautiful energies coming forward here with the Major Arcana. So got to take the good with the bad. So with the Sun card, I love seeing this here. It's the happiest card on the planet. You know, what people are realizing about you is, and in accordance with that Three of Pentacles, like maybe you lack, maybe you stop pulling your weight when your happiness starts getting affected, is what I feel. Like the Sun is a very positive card, and it's one that will talk about somebody very focused. What people realize about you is you're very focused on your happiness. If something's not bringing a fun vibe to you, or like something is impacting you, attracting abundance and new opportunities, you will sort of pull your energy away, is what I feel with the Three of Pentacles and the Sun. So if people can't remain consistent with you in their action, taking action towards you, I feel like what people are realizing about you is you will pull back. You will not invest time and energy into people who aren't investing time and energy into them, is probably the best way of explaining what I'm feeling. The Wheel of Fortune, I feel like what people have realized about you is you're somebody who is always seeking new opportunities. Opportunities is heavily aligned with the Sun as well. And I feel like with the Tower here, what people have realized about you is you will go leaps and bounds to new opportunities for your own happiness. You will create Tower moments in your life to ensure that your happiness is protected. So what I'm kind of feeling from this is you will walk away from groups. You will stop putting effort into relationships, friendship circles, even family units, if it means that your happiness is going to be taken care of, is what I feel with these three major arcana. I sort of want to just tap into the Five of Pentacles and go back to the major arcana, because the Five of Pentacles in reverse is like what people have realized about you. It's and to add on to this Tower energy is that you're a person who's overcome a lot of loss or difficulty. You've recovered from a lot, right? And there might have been times in your life that you were unable to cope or overcome struggles, but more often than not, you always have. So coming back to the major arcana, I just feel like what people have realized about you is that because you have overcome a lot of trials and tribulations, you no longer hold on to things that do not hold on to you. Like you're not afraid to blow up your life or blow up your world if it means that on the other side of it, of getting over those difficulties or challenges, you're going to be back in your happy place. You're going to be back into that energy of receiving positive abundance and like good luck is what I feel here. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting read for you guys. Yeah, I just feel like you know what people realize about you is you will move towards like unforeseen changes or situations. You will move towards a breakup if it if it's because you will move towards a breakup, you'll end things because you know that connection or that friendship is not serving your highest good. So what people realized about you is that you're very honest to yourself. You stay true to yourself. You stay true to your happiness. So it's very hard to sort of like hold on to somebody like you after they've done something wrong to you, is what I feel. And I think that's what people realize about you. This could be past energy. Maybe you have a lot of people in your past who reflect on how they lost you as a friend or a lover, you know, or a family member as well here. But yeah, that's sort of what I've got for you guys today. If you enjoyed that, let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, pile 3, welcome to your reading. Those of you who chose the black tourmaline. So we are going to find out what have people realized about you. I feel a very strong, quirky energy here. Being told that is upright because of how I turned it over. Okay. Ace of Wands. And the quirky energy I do feel is kind of creative or something. So we do have Ace of Wands is the ruling energy or the main vibe here. 6 of Wands, 7 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. A lot of Wands energy. So Leo, Wands energy, yeah, fire. So Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Swords energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then Earth, so Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So what have people realized about you? I feel like for a lot of you, like you have a lot of people romanticizing themselves about you. I actually feel like what people are realizing, or what a person could be realizing, is how strongly they feel for you. They have this very strong, fiery chemistry towards you, or this strong fiery spark between the two of you. I feel like somebody has recently realized that they want a new adventure in love with you, especially if things haven't been going that great. Either way, I think what people are realizing about you is you obtain a lot of attraction. Like I feel like wherever you go, people stare at you guys. You're very attractive. And I think what people are realizing, or what a person is realizing, is that their behavior at times could actually stem from watching you receive a lot of attention, and it's sparking some sort of jealousy within them, causing them to sort of react in a way that is not like of the light, is what I feel. But yeah, I like this pile. The other two piles had a bit of a darker energy surrounding them. And this feels much more lighthearted and positive, is what I feel. Like I definitely feel like what people have realized about you is that you're somebody who is very romantic. You have a very strong sexual aura about yourself at the moment. So some people could have realized about you that they're very sexually attracted to you. They may have never seen this in the past, but now they see it, is what I'm hearing. Now, the 6 of Wands is a card that talks about being recognized in a significant way, and it could be coming from that you've recently overcome some kind of hurdle, and because of that it's obtained a lot of attention for you. The 6 of Wands, what people could have realized about you is that you could have a lot of success in love because of this Ace of Wands. So because you are very attractive, people might think they've realized what they might have, people may have realized, or what they think they have realized, is that I feel like this is more of an assumption. I think a lot of you are going to say, I actually have really bad luck in love. So I feel like it's more of an assumption. Based off your appearance, I think some people have realized that you would have a lot of success in love, okay? And for others of you, the Six of Wands is like public recognition. It's a card that somebody's like, you know, semi-famous in their community. So what people could be realizing about you is a lot of people know you, a lot of people want to get to know you, a lot of people would like to date you, court you, be in a high level commitment with you. So take that as it resonates, because maybe a lot of you have picked this pile. Seven of Swords in reverse in regards to what people have realized about you. I don't know, like when I think about Seven of Swords in the upright, I can talk about somebody scheming, being strategic. So it in the reverse, and based off like the initial energy I'm picking up for you guys, I kind of feel like what people realize about you is like if people lie to you or like try and like, I don't know, play games with you or like lead you on in any way, like you will catch them red-handed. So what people have recently realized about you is they will always reap consequences for lying or scheming or trying to strategically get you into bed, because we do have the Knight of Wands here, which if you are new to my channel is like a fuck boy, fuck girl energy. So it kind of gives me the vibe, what people have realized about you is like you are very grounded, like, you know, you're a very, this is a strong sexual energy here as well. Although you have a strong maybe sex drive here, you don't just go and sleep with anyone. You're very choosy, you're very picky with who you sleep with who you allow to court you, is what I feel. So with the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands, it just gives me the impression what people have realized about you is if they come at you in this energy, like you are a no to the no, like you're a hard pass with fuck boy, fuck girl energy. People need to come at you correctly. They need to communicate with you openly and freely and not come at you with tactics up their sleeve, because you will catch them out with the Seven of Swords in reverse. You see people's actions very clearly, even if they try and blindside you, is what people have realized about you. So I think you have a lot of secret admirers. They probably don't think they can come at you just being themselves, so they are trying to use tactics. So I'm not getting malicious energy here. I just sort of feel more, these people, it's desperation. Like these people are so desperate to court you, to be in a relationship with you. It's sort of, they're going to stoop to a very immature level in order to obtain you, is what I'm hearing. So the Eight of Wands in regards to what people have realized about you is that I don't know, it is a card that can talk about Cupid's arrow, and for some reason, like I just feel like what people have realized about you is like Cupid's arrow has struck them in the ass when it comes to you. These people or this person can't stop thinking about you. Like they just want to take action towards you. They want to communicate with you. They want the events of getting to know you to unfold quickly so they can move forward with you. Eight of Wands can talk about online dating as well. So some of you could be online dating. So these people coming through on this reading could be just like, well, what a catch. Pile 3 is like ticks all my boxes. That sort of vibe is what I'm picking up. Queen of Pentacles would suggest what people have realized about you is that you are somebody who is, and this goes hand in hand with the Knight of Wands message earlier, that you are a person who is looking for a stable long-term connection. So because you are in this sort of Ace of Wands energy, people might, and like this strong sexual aura, people might conceive that you are more looking for a like no strings attached connection. But I think what they've realized after they talked with you and communicate with you, that you're actually somebody looking for a stable long-term connection. Like when you date with intention. You are seeking a loyal partner, like, but you're also seeking somebody who's successful, practical, you know, loyal, responsible. You're not just seeking anyone. You're definitely not seeking a fuck boy, fuck girl here. And that's what people are realizing about you. So there could have been misconceptions here, and that could stem from anything like, you know, photos, energy, conversations, brief conversations and whatnot. And then, yeah, like the Knight of Wands we've sort of already talked about, but Yeah, what people have realized about you is that you're not interested in non-committal, reckless behavior. Like if they come at you very being unreliable or impulsive, like you will shut it down. Like you might entertain them and might make them think that they've got an opportunity with you. But I think what people realize about you is that you won't put up with non-committal behavior because you are in this Queen of Pentacles energy. You are looking for that long-term relationship, that high level of commitment. So when they've come at you in a reckless, unreliable like energy, what they've realized about you is that you will like shut them out. You will not pursue those sorts of people. But yeah, I think this is a highly positive read in regards to what people have realized about your pile 3. But until next time, take care and I'll see you then. Bye.